Hey guys, in this video I'm going to Prague in the Czech Republic for a little trip, doing a voiceover because I don't talk a whole lot. Flown by myself, and I attempted to do this like 2 months ago, but something happened with my passport. It was like a whole thing. But anyway, I'm actually going to Prague. My friend is studying abroad there, so I'm pretty excited. I've never been to the Czech Republic. I've never been to like mainland Europe. I've only been to the UK, so I'm super excited. It'll be so fun. And I'm eating banana. But I'm about to leave. My flight is tonight. This is Fit Check. It's from Hollister, American Eagle, Beja. I'm just as confused as you guys are about the banana. I'm not sure why I'm still holding that. Anyway, made it to Boston, got on my flight, and it was actually a pretty good flight. Made it to France, actually, is where I had my layover. And it was very weird filming all of these random people. But, you know, we made it. We made it to Prague. Met up with Ben. We took the bus to my hotel. And now here's a room tour. The front, and then you walk in. There's like a little makeshift closet. Oh, there's a fridge. Fancy. I'm gonna be here for 6 days, so this is the bathroom. She's actually like so nice. This is so cool. This is the bedroom, the TV. Let's see the view. They should not have let me in Prague because I'm too American to even figure out how to open the window. Okay. She's cute. The other side of the hotel is actually like a lot cuter. But this is interesting. Little masks on them. And they got me water. Okay. She's really cute. Okay, I took a shower. So here's my updated fit check. This is from Madewell. These shorts are J.Crew Factory. I'm gonna wear my Beja shoes. Those are the only shoes I brought, so it might be a little repetitive in this vlog. Girls, don't act like you're gonna do any more of these. Atolia, got this for my birthday this year. Tiffany & Co. Apple Watch. I think that's it. Don't have anything else. Maybe I'll put some rings on. I don't know. But I'm just waiting. This thing is kind of freaking me out, but anyway, I'm just waiting for Ben to, oh, it's kind of creaky, but to come to the hotel so we can go do something. I don't really know what we're gonna do, but I'm gonna explore Prague. So this is when Ben took me to meet his friend. She made us some Russian like cake for their holiday that they were celebrating. And then this is literally Ben's like dorm that he stays in. Like, tell me this isn't the prettiest view. Like, I'm so jealous. And he also gave me a room tour, clearly. Then Miss Tyler joined us, and we went on a walk and saw some gorgeous strawberries at the market. And look at this, like, this is so gorgeous. I literally cannot. I'm gonna be saying that a lot in this video, but like, I can't. And then we got some margs because this was actually Cinco de Mayo when I went. So obviously we got some Mexican food. And then we saw this like famous clock thing. I think it's like an astrology clock or something like that, but everybody was taking pictures and looking at it, so we looked at it too. And like, look how pretty the sky is. Like, that's insane. Here's some horses for Addison and a little sunset. So gorgeous. And then back to Mama's shelter, which is the hotel I stayed at. Clearly I loved this mirror, but this is the next day, and we went on a little walk to get some brunch, I guess. We went to this place called Cafe Savoy, and we got some good drinks. They're very overpriced, but look at this beautiful butter. And then Ben got this nasty looking omelet. But anyway, we were kind of awkward in this restaurant because it was very loud. But then we went on a walk through Prague, saw some palaces and some pretty buildings that we definitely don't have in the United States. And then we went to this like rooftop. Ben would know the name of it. I don't really know, but we got some drinks there. I don't even know if it was actually a bar. I don't know what it was, but we got a little tipsy before we went to some of Ben's classrooms throughout the city. Like, look how gorgeous that view out of a classroom is. And then we met up with his friend Alyssa, and then we walked through Prague. We went on the little like subway thing, and then we went to this like radio station with all of Ben's classmates, and it was a very interesting time. Here are some clips from it. I don't really know if you're gonna understand anything, but you know.
Strange sound.
The Z with the heron is really difficult for us.
The lady in the orange is their like teacher, I guess. And all of a sudden she whips out this like bell pepper and she starts like playing it like a musical instrument, and she like wants everybody to sing. Like, I don't even know what's going on. My American brain cannot comprehend this. Anyway, once that was over, we went to an NYU event because my friend Ben, he goes to NYU, and this is like his program. So this was like the end of their semester in Prague, so they did a little like event, and Ben actually emceed. They had like a magician, a lot of drinks, maybe too many drinks were given to me, and then they had like this performance. I don't even remember what this was, and then they had like some like group from NYU like perform. Everybody loved them. And then next morning, I was so hungover, like I could not deal. We sat at this restaurant. It was good, but I couldn't enjoy because I was so hungover. Saw some pigeons, went back to this like market, and then we saw this infinite book tower, and it was crazy. It's just like a mirror on each end, obviously. Sorry to ruin the illusion, but it was really cool. And then obviously I love relax, so I decided to take a nap. It's actually me walking back to my hotel to go take a fat nap because I was very hungover. But then we wanted to get some Czech food for dinner. Ben got a beer that he did not like, and we had this amazing like cheese. I think it was like fried cheese or something. It was delicious, all of it. And then we went to like this really cute cheese and wine bar. And then the next morning we did a little sightseeing day. So we walked around Prague first, got some breakfast. This was delicious. I can't even like stress to you how delicious it was. And then we had a little sightseeing day. So we went to a bunch of different palaces. I really wanted to see palaces when I went to Prague because I love some royals, even though they don't have a royal family, but whatever. We saw all these pretty buildings, a lot of them like governmental buildings. So it was interesting to see, get a little bit of culture, and like the views definitely do not hurt. So here's that. And then we got kicked out because Ben was laughing. I'm just kidding. We're going to the next palace now. And in this one, the ceilings were incredible. But for some reason, I still found this like boring boredom. I don't even know. And then we saw this like city council building. I don't even really know. I'm sorry, I'm uneducated. But we did see that really cool ceiling and this pretty cool like wall that has been built. I'm not really sure what it's made out of. But then we saw this peacock, and we were honestly kind of bothering him in the park. So here's me enjoying this peacock. Isn't he so beautiful? And he's like just being watched by all these random people.
Ask the ones in Spain. Oh.
What's the pronoun that I should use?
Oh, come on, open your tail.
We thought it was just that one peacock, but then we saw this one, and it freaked me out because I was not expecting it to do that. I don't know what it was trying to do to me. Oh my goodness. Is she trying to fight or me? I'm confused. But then we saw this like cute little pond that they had at the palace, and another boring boardroom. Like, what am I doing? Anyway, look how gorgeous. And then we like climbed up this huge mountain, but it was so worth it for the view. I was taking a video. Wait 1 second. Oh my god, so good. I literally love Prague so much. I filmed this like 2 months ago from when I'm doing this right now, so I miss it so much. Look how gorgeous. And after the courtyard, we saw this beautiful church. Like, tell me this is not the most gorgeous thing you've ever seen in your life. Every little detail, amazing. Then we went to this restaurant that wasn't that good, and clearly that night was boring, so we didn't do anything. Got breakfast the next morning and went to the mall. Very interesting experience. And then we found a park that has a ginormous metronome in it, but it didn't even move, so it was kind of disappointing. Then we walked around a park. This one is for Maddie Ford. Yup. I'm sorry, I just had to. But then we saw another church and saw some more pretty buildings and got delicious meat for dinner. And then Ben took me clubbing in Prague, which was very interesting. Vlogging at the club is no easy task, but Ben was mad at me because I wasn't on the dance floor. Sorry, my bad. Coolest part about this club though was that they had an ice bar, so it was literally just an ice room and we had to wear coats. But then I was hungover again and we got some good breakfast, did some more sightseeing this day. So this was like a big library, which was so beautiful, and more museums, some really cool books. I don't know what they are, but they're cool. Another just gorgeous church. Like, where, how, I just have so many questions. I think this is like what they used to use for like coronations or something like that, but whatever it is, it's amazing. And this room, it seems unsuspecting, but just wait until you see this ceiling. It is incredible. I could not take enough pictures of the ceiling. And then this is the view from that castle that we were just in. Then we went to another church that had amazing stained glass windows. Like, I've never seen anything like it in my life. This doesn't really even begin to capture like how beautiful it was. And then did some more walking around, more palaces. You can see me filming, but that's some like coronation like garb, I don't even know. Beautiful paintings. This room is really cool. Had a bunch of stuff on the ceiling. And then this is like another part of the castle that we were at. I don't even know what rich people do with all these things, like crazy. Then we walked through this really cute little village and they had a bunch of like different tourist places that you could go. So this is like a bunch of old clothing that's on display. And then these are like suits of armor. That was a big part of it. And they also had this like bathroom that you could see, like an actual bathroom from a long time ago. And then we saw these like little houses that you could walk into and they're like preserved from when the people lived there. So like a bunch of like random people's houses that are just all preserved from like the 50s all the way back to like the 1700s, I think. We did take a break to go to another palace, but somehow that footage got lost. But then we did go up all the way to this mountain. We did not walk up it because we're big backs. But then we saw this like garden that was gorgeous. And they also have a little fake Eiffel Tower in Prague. So we saw that. And then we went back down the mountain. Again, not walking. And then we saw the river and it was so pretty. I don't even know what this thing is, but there's like a gremlin sitting next to it and it's kind of scary. And then we made our way to the John Lennon wall. I don't really know what the John Lennon wall is. I think it had his face on it, but you can't really see him anymore. And oh, I love people watching. Unfortunately, this was my last night in Prague, but we ended it on such a good note. This restaurant we went to was so good. It's officially my last day here. Unfortunately, I leave at 10:20. That's when my flight leaves. So I don't really have much of a morning here, but it's currently 6:47 in the morning and I need to go to the airport. I had such a fun trip in Prague. I know I didn't like show a whole lot of what we did, but I feel like hopefully you guys got like all the views and all the prettiness and all the fun that we did, but I really don't know how much I vlogged, to be so honest with you. Honestly, I'm not ready to go back home. I don't really want to go back home, but it's been fun. Bye, hotel room. You treated me well. Then I said goodbye to Mama Shelter. Not sponsored, but I love Mama Shelter. Please stay if you ever are in Prague. Then I went to the airport, and this time I had a layover in Germany, but it was a really quick layover, thankfully. I don't even think I filmed. I think this is just me when I land in Boston and then on my way in Uber. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.